You ever felt like success is out of reach no matter how hard you try? Becoming a millionaire isn't just about getting rich. It's really about knowing yourself and what drives success. And today in this video, we're going to talk about how to get your mind right, figure out exactly what you want, what you really want, and then build habits that make a difference. If you're ready to unlock the secrets to wealth and great life, this video is for you. Do me a favor, download the Millionaire Mindset Checklist with the link below this video. All right. So the first thing I want to start off with is answering the question, what exactly does success look like to you? Success is a concept that it's really often talked about, but you really hardly ever people ever define it. Okay, they talk about it, but like, what exactly is it? So then this confuses people because now, because it's not defined, people don't know what really success looks like. And then this complete lack of clarity leads us to what? We're just kind of aimlessly wandering around through life and we're always dissatisfied. So to achieve success, you must first figure out exactly what it is that you want. And unfortunately, most don't. So whenever I do consulting with people, the first step that I do is that I sit down with them and I take the time to think this out loud. So the first thing I ask people is, what do you want? I just had a call with a dentist in Tampa. And I asked him exactly what he wanted. He's like, I wanted my practice to be paid off. I have a year and a half, I have a 1.5 year old. I like my house to be paid off and I want to be able to travel. And to me, that's what success is. Well, that's what success was to him and his wife. Okay. So what exactly do you want? And then, like I just said, what does success look like? So everybody's going to be different. Okay. Without considering anyone else's opinion, what does success look like to you? Once you have a clear picture of what success looks like, the next step is to work on your self-image. What do you think about the person every morning when you get up that stares back at you in the mirror? Because increasing your self-worth is critical to increasing your net worth too. You ever taken an audit of your life? Like really, like who are you? Who do you hang out with? Where do you live? What do you actually think about yourself? Okay? Because you can never outperform your self-image. So it's essential you work on improving it. So when you get up in the morning, when you look in the mirror, what do you think about? I don't like the way I look. I'm overweight. I look old. I'm wrinkly. I don't like my hair. I mean, what is it? Okay. So again, you can never perform your self-image. So you really have to focus on that. And I can't stress enough, we talk about, all of this kind of stuff all the time about money and taxes and success and financial freedom. But really it focuses on you, your self-image, your habits. It really focuses on health too. You can have all the money in the world, but if you don't have your health and you're bedridden, what's the point? People would gladly give up. So if I told you I'm going to give you $100 million today, what would you say? You'd be excited, right? You'd be like, oh man, I'm going to go buy a plane and I'm going to go take my friends. We're going to go here. We're going to go buy this. And, but I said, all right, but here's the catch. I'm going to give you $100 million today, but you can't wake up tomorrow. And I got this from Brad Lee. I'm working with Brad Lee, one of my mentors. And Brad Lee says this a lot to people. And most people say, well, I'm not taking that because I want to wake up in the morning. He says, so what you're telling me is waking up every morning is more important than $100 million. And like, of course, you say, well, why do most people, when they wake up in the morning, they don't feel like this? They don't act like this. Okay. That it's more, waking up every morning is more important than $100 million. And then whenever you wake up in the morning, why don't you act like that? Most people don't. I didn't until he brought that upon me. So now I do. When I wake up in the morning, I'm like, let's go, hit the ground running. So to achieve success, you really need to focus on 3 things. Okay. And we just touched on the first one. First one is mindset. Mindset, people talk about this a lot. So what exactly is it? So this is really your attitude towards life and your belief about yourself. What do you believe about yourself? Okay, it's the way that you think about yourself and you think about your abilities. If you want to be successful, you need to have a growth mindset, not a fixed mindset, but a growth mindset. So this means that you believe no matter how you were raised, no matter where you came from the hood, you came from poor people, if you were homeless, doesn't matter. You believe you can learn and improve your skills no matter what. Growth mindset. So you need to believe that you can achieve your goals and that failure is just part of the learning process. Everybody fails. If you're not failing, you're not growing. That's number 1, mindset. And then you've got to have the what? You got to have the skill set. Okay. This is the set of skills that you're going to be developing over time. All right. These can be technical skills like programming or marketing. These could be skills like communication. These could be leadership. Okay, so to be successful, you need to constantly be developing and improving your skills. This means that you have to be willing to learn new things and take on new challenges. I've at this point, I've done just a little over 200 of these YouTube videos. If I go back and I look at my first one, I cringe. I'm like, man, that was horrible. I didn't have the skill set of talking in front of a camera, talking to people. And I'm sure when I get to number 400 and I look back at this one, I'm like, oh my gosh, you were doing that, or this. But I know that this is something that I wanted to do, and it was one of the skills I had to learn to do. And I hired somebody to help me with YouTube. I had somebody help me with speaking because I needed to learn I needed to learn that skill set for success. I had to get the mindset and the skill set. All right. And the third thing is habits. Mindset, skill set, and habits. What are habits? Well, habits are what you do every single day. They're the actions that you take that are going to lead to what? They're going to lead to success, or they're going to lead to failure. To be successful, you got to have what? Good habits, right? This means that you need to be disciplined and consistent in your actions. You need to focus on things that matter. And then you need to avoid what? You need to avoid what everybody is having issues with, myself included, distractions. Distractions are everywhere. All right. So if you want to lose weight and you want to get in shape, what kind of habits do you need? You need to go to McDonald's, or do you need to go to the salad bar? Do you need to eat fried foods and all the cookies and chips, or do you need to eat lean protein? Your eating habits. How about your exercise? You going to the gym on a regular basis? Are you exercising? Are you going on walks? Are you jogging? Are you playing tennis, pickleball, basketball, football? What do you do? What are your habits? Your habits are going to lead to success if that's what you're trying to do. And then let's talk about, there's so much freaking information out there, right? And it's so important to find the right information. Okay. So if you want to achieve success, and man, I'm fixing to give you, and if you watch a lot of these videos that I do, if you've heard me on some podcasts, if you read some of my articles on my blog, debtfreedoctor.com, you've heard me say this before. But I can't stress this enough, because man, and my kids are teenagers right now. I'm always telling them this all the time. I'm telling their friends this all the time. Whether you use it or not, I don't know. But if you want to be successful, this is the key. Pay attention. Okay. Again, to achieve success, you got to have the right information. People fail because they don't have the right information. Okay. Here's the kicker. That's why it's so important to get the knowledge, to get the information from the people who have it to the people who need it. Okay, so we're talking about millionaire status. You want to be a millionaire. Who do you think has the right information? Is it the 20-year-old sales guy that just got out of school with $300,000 in debt, that's a financial advisor or something, that doesn't have any money? No, right? So if you want to be a millionaire, who has the right information? Other millionaires, right? People making the money. That's it. That's literally the way to shortcut anything you want to obtain in life. Find whoever has what you want, and you copy it, or you tell them that you're going to work for them for free, or you follow them around, or whatever. That's it. Find who has what you want and copy it, or get it from them. That's it. Or you can figure out, okay, how am I going to do all this? How am I going to become a millionaire? You can start reading books. You can start going to conferences. You can start, and you look up, and 10 years have gone by, and you've got all this information, but what have you not done? You haven't taken action. You haven't done the habits to take the action. Or you could go, okay, I want to be a millionaire, but instead of spending 10 years, I'm going to go to this dude. I'm going to say, look, I'll come be your personal assistant. I'll do whatever you want. I'll clean your bathrooms. I'll do whatever. Teach me how to be a millionaire. I'll do whatever it takes. Or if you're like me, I just pay somebody. I'm paying people a lot of money to get what I want, because they've already done it. They have the right information because they already have what I want. So I'm just going to pay them for it, because I know that time is more important than money. I don't want to spend 5, 7, 10 years trying to figure out something where I can pay somebody a lot of money and get in a week or less sometimes even an hour call. That's it, my friend. Find whoever you want, find whoever has what you want, and just go get it. You do that, and you will find success in anything you want in life. So if this video helped you, do me a favor, like it. And then if you know somebody out there that would benefit from something like this, just hit that little share button and send it to them. I'd appreciate it.